Previously on the stop on the highway, previously on Lobola, Thando discovered the bitter root of his mother's hatred. A 60-year-old land theft that allegedly tore his grandfather from Buffalo. As Naledi confronted her own father's buried secrets, a mysterious man forced her car to a stop on a dark highway and seized her phone, while Ma and Nilevu was revealed as the architect of the threats tearing the lovers apart. There are nights in Johannesburg when the city's golden glow cannot reach the dark stretches between worlds. On this highway, between Santon's promise and Soweto's roots, Naledi Molf stared into the eyes of a stranger who held her phone and her fate in his hand. Take the car. Take my purse. Just please don't hurt me. I don't want your money, sissy. I want you to listen. Leave Tando and Dialevu. Walk away from that family. The next time, it won't be words. Who sent you? Tell me who sent you. But the man only dropped her phone onto the passenger seat, slammed his palm against the roof of her car, and vanished into the curtain of rain. Naledi sat frozen until her own scream finally broke free. Naledi, Naledi, talk to me. Where are you? The line had been dead for 9 minutes. 9 minutes that stretched longer than the 9 months Tando had spent building his first company. Then, a sound, her breath. Tando, I'm okay. I'm okay. There was a man. He stopped my car. He told me to leave you. Where are you right now? Send me your location. I'm coming. Do not move. Do you hear me? Tando, this isn't a game anymore. Somebody wants me gone. Somebody from your family. Across the city, in a Soweto kitchen where the walls held 60 years of memory, Ma and Nilovu received a call she had been dreading and craving in equal measure. It's done, Mama. I delivered the message. The girl was shaking like a leaf.
You did not touch her. I said frighten, not harm. There is a difference, Sipho.
I touched nothing. But Mama, if she does not listen, what then?
Then we will speak again. The blood of my father cries from that stolen soil. No moth will ever sit at my son's table. Never.
She ended the call and looked up at the photograph of an old man in a worn hat standing before a field that no longer belonged to him. For you, Baba, she whispered, but her hands were trembling. Tando drove like a man possessed, breaking every law he could afford the fine for. And when he saw her, standing small beneath the petrol station lights, the whole world finally exhaled. I've got you. I've got you. Nobody is taking you anywhere. He knew your name, Tando. He knew everything. This is your family, your mother. My mother is many things, Naledi, stubborn, proud, but she could not do this. Then prove it, because I had almost died on that road tonight, and I am not losing my life over land my grandfather may have touched before I was even born. Naledi could not wait until morning. She drove straight to Waterfall, to the man who had taught her that the truth always surfaces, and who had spent her whole life hiding one of his own. A man stopped my car tonight, Papa. He threatened my life. Over Moffalo, over land. So you are going to tell me everything, right now. Sit down, Naledi, please. You don't know what you're. I've almost died. Do not tell me what I don't know. Did our family steal the Ndilavu land? Mr. Mole sank into his chair, the weight of decades pressing him down. When he finally spoke, his voice was a whisper from another lifetime. We did not steal it. Your great-grandfather he bought it, legally, but there was a paper, a second deed. The Indilovas claimed it was theirs. There was a court, and we won, because the magistrate was your great-grandfather's friend. So it was rigged. We took what was theirs. It is not that simple, my child. Nothing about that land is simple, and there are people who will kill to keep it buried. While Naledi unearthed her family's shame, Tando turned to the only weapon he truly trusted, information. He hired a forensic genealogist before the sun had even risen, digging into deeds, court records, and a name his mother refused to speak aloud. Buffalo, 1963. Land claim in Dilovu versus Molf. There has to be a record. And then, buried in a digitized colonial archive, a single document loaded onto his screen. He read it once, then again, his face drained of color. No, that can't be right. Morning brought no rest, only revelations. They met in Rosebank, two warriors comparing the wounds of their bloodlines. My father admitted it. The case was fixed. A friendly magistrate. We took the land that should have been your grandfather's. Naledi, there's more. I pulled the records. The original deed wasn't in my grandfather's name, or your great-grandfather's. What do you mean? Whose name was it in? There were two families on that land, and a third name on the deed, a partnership. Our grandfathers, they were business partners, Naledi, before something turned them into enemies. Partners, then the story we were both told is a lie, from both sides. There was only one place left to find the truth. Thando went home to the woman who had raised him, and who, he now feared, had nearly destroyed the woman he loved. Mama, last night a man forced Naledi off the highway. He threatened to kill her, and he used our family's name.
And you see now? That family brings only danger. Maybe the ancestors are sending you a sign, my son.
Look at me, Mama. Did you send that man? For the first time in his life, Thando saw his mother, the strongest woman he had ever known, unable to meet his gaze.
I did what your grandfather could not. I protected this family's honor.
You could have gotten her killed. My God, Mama, what have you done?
You want the truth? Then sit. There are things even I was forbidden to speak.
She set an old rusted tin upon the table, the kind that once held tea, and from it pulled a brittle, folded document Thando had never seen. This is the original deed, the one missing from the archives. Mama, you've had this the whole time?
My father gave it to me on his deathbed. He made me swear to keep it hidden. He said if it ever came to light, blood would be spilled. The moles are not the only ones with the secret, my son.
What does that mean? Mama, what is it that you're not telling me? But before she could answer, headlights swept across the kitchen wall. A car had stopped outside, a car none of them recognized. Thando moved to the window, every nerve alight. Out of the black